Hey everyone, it's Theus, that guy that was supposed to post up a video last week and did not. But that's okay. I'm gonna post 2 this week and recover and move on. So, I did a lot of videos, I did a lot of drawing practice. I think these are roughly at around days 10 to 14 and 15. I have 3 drawings in this video today. This first one here and the second one are both screen caps that I took from Jurassic World Evolution 2. And I love that game. So this is an Indoraptor that I managed to get right crawling by a building because I thought that's really cool posing. I want to do that. I want to draw that. And so I started on it, and then I kind of began to realize that I was tracing. And I kind of started to trace everything. I had so much trouble with this piece. There was so much detail, and I was trying to get it lighting to contrast with the black, but because it was a night image, it was actually really hard to pick out light from the shadows. And I was planning on doing the full piece originally too, and then I kind of began to realize that that's too hard. So this is kind of what I ended with, was essentially a white background with the Indoraptor. I posted a piece on the Discord that actually has a background on it, but that's kind of what I got there. Next one here, I did a T-Rex, and I only did the sketching part where I really went over top. There is a part at the end where I do to kind of do some corrections, but for the most part I really managed to find more detail and do more of the line work on my own. So here you can see I'm just making the rough sketch. I've been looking at the other screen at this point to kind of understand what my reference is. And this is my first time really line arting after doing a sketch, and I really, really enjoyed this process. I was surprised with how accurate I was able to keep it, but also have an image that I was enjoying. And I love dinosaurs. I think anybody that's been on my channel knows that I love dinosaurs. I love talking about dinosaurs. I love everything about dinosaurs. They're awesome. So as part of my art lesson, the biggest thing was I needed something to work on shading. So I basically experiment with 3 different shading styles. I was supposed to do 5. I was really tired after the first one, so I kind of was like, I'm just gonna do 2 more, and that'll be fine. So that's what I did. I actually end up really liking how the shading comes out, because the first one I focused on mostly highlighting the image, and then the second one I focus in on shading. So it's really cool to find a contrast, and all I was thinking was I was nailing it, just whipping it out of the park. I was really happy with myself there. I just realized I'm peaking the microphone a little bit. Let me turn that down. So, I get the hard shadows, I get softer shadows on the first one. And then the last one, I decided to do cross-hatching. I've discovered I enjoy cross-hatching. It just takes so much time and so many lines in comparison to regular shadowing. It does give it a lot of depth, and it really helps contour image quite a bit. So I still had a lot of fun with it. So these were the 3 pieces that I ended up with, and to be honest, served it up perfectly. I was really happy about that one. So the last piece, this is the long piece. This piece probably took me 3 days, and probably a total of 10 to 12 hours of working on it. This is my tent image. You could probably have seen it on the Discord. I had a lot of trouble with the perspective in the beginning, but once I started to nail off, and you can tell by the background there, I'm using 2-point perspective in order to create this dioramic type feel of the image, because I really wanted to get across my Pokemon team that I've been streaming, where we're talking about the journeys of Little Limb Tim and how I kind of discovered Little Limb Tim along the ways, and this is one of our campsites in Shield. And so, you know, I just had a lot of fun kind of working in colors. I get the layout of the land quite done here. And yeah, I was like, I'm gonna go above and beyond and make stickers as well. And there was an aspect that I was like, this is really fun, and then the other aspect was kind of like emotional damage. Yeah, so, you know, managed to do it, managed to get it done. There's a Pokeball behind my head that is getting drawn right now that none of you can see, but it's there, I promise you. There, you see, it got put on the image, you're fine. So, you know, I kind of went all out with this. I didn't really have to color in or shade or anything like that, but I ended up really enjoying the aspect of this image, and I do want to come back to it and update it over time with different Pokemon from the game journey. I just need to find time to do it, which I'll eventually have time. I'll eventually have time. I swear I'll eventually have time. Oh. So, yeah. But you know, I just really like how it's coming out, you know. So I'm drawing Magikarp in the water there. I have a Yamper that's right beside the tent curled up, an Applin who's just resting on the tent, and Little Limb Tim, who is our like main Pokemon for the series, who's just chilling out that I'm focused on drawing right now. And I used perspective to really emphasize how I wanted them. That picture that you see there is a picture from a program that I have now for like getting character models all done and everything, and it is becoming my best friend for references and how to kind of put bodies into different positions and different angles. I use it a lot. I don't feel confident enough yet to draw the bodies on my own. I feel like I'm starting to get there as a result of constantly using references, but it's taking some time still. So yeah, I'm just here. I'm kind of lining things through at this junction, and you know, I think probably I'm close to the 8-hour mark at this point. Really, I was planning on stopping at probably the tent was originally what I was thinking, because that was all I had to do for my assignment on perspective. But I had way too much fun with it. It was too much fun to kind of do the line work, to get all the Pokemon set up, to color it in, and I've been really falling in love with just a lot of the drawing aspects in terms of like creating my own images and creating life in things that I imagine, because I've always had a bit of a vivid imagination, but I've never been able to really communicate that through mediums super well. And now that I've actually taken time to dedicate to drawing, I feel like I am able to really emphasize the images in my head to other people and kind of be like, yeah, this is kind of what I'm thinking, or this is how I'm feeling about such and such. And I don't know, I just really grown to enjoy the process, everybody. It's been a blast, and I have to thank people for being really supportive and encouraging. There's been a lot of you that have just been on my side being like, yo, this is super awesome, keep doing it. You're getting so good so quickly. And I'm like, that means the world to me. Because like, I remember doing art when I was younger and just really kind of feeling judged, and like I wasn't really talented at it. And you know, I did okay, I think, in art when I was younger, but you know, I'd never got that sense from anybody that they were like, oh, you're super good at art. And the fact that people have just been so positive lately has been huge. So this is the final image. Essentially, I just finished the shading it. Yeah. So, sorry, I'm gonna try to make sure to pause it just at the end here. But yeah, this is essentially the final image right here. I need to thank everybody so far for all the support, and just I really appreciate it thus far. It has been a super cool journey to take on. Mel's been super supportive, and a lot of others, like I said, have. With that being said, thank you again if you stuck around to watch the entire video. I know it's just me talking and drawing, but I've been enjoying this process and sharing it. If you could leave a comment, leave a like, just help those analytics grow. If you don't know who I am, I'm Teus Flips. I typically am streaming on Twitch video games, but I'm doing this art journey on YouTube. So you're gonna primarily see art on YouTube and video games on Twitch, but I do once a day art on Twitch, and who knows, if things continue to pick up as they have been, maybe I'll start putting more video game content on YouTube. So anyway, please help me out. Currently trying to get up to 600 follows on Twitch. Currently trying to get up to probably 50 follows on YouTube. So, you know, share it around, get peeps to support, do all that good stuff. Please, or else I'll just feel emotional damage. You don't want to do that to me. You don't want to emotionally damage me, do you? But, right? Like, hey, you don't want to emotionally damage me, right? Like, really? Please, I'm begging you right now. Just do that one thing. Thank you so much. I love you all, and have yourselves a really pleasant day. Bye, everyone. Take care. Have that water. Take that nap. Do that good stuff. Okay, bye. Okay. I'm going. I swear I'm going. I love you.